Hello there, Lysers and Lilasses. Two Kings here. My name is Brandon. And I would like to talk to you guys about the fact that I don't have recording gear here. And I'm probably not going to have recording gear here for another year. So, I'm sorry, but apparently the gaming function has been shut down on the channel. But I'm going to try my best to at least put some content into the air. So, why not? So, I would, I don't, like, in the comments section, I'd say, just put, I don't know, an anime or a movie that you just want me to talk about, theorize about, or something like that. Um, who knows? Um, I was thinking about doing kind of like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventures kind of video or something like that. Um, so why not? I'm bored. Let's knock it out. Um, you know, I guess spoilers or yeah, spoilers alert. Spoilers. Yeah. So me, I don't really have the best of fucking knowledge when it comes to JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I mean, I've watched the anime, but I haven't read the manga. Every time I found the manga, it's always been in Japanese. I understand I could probably look it up if I actually really tried, but the thing is, I'm not going to try. So, I'd like to state, let's see, the three things, just three things about it. It's just me talking, really. Right now, with part 5 coming out, I'm really enjoying part 5 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. For those of you that know what JoJo's Bizarre Adventures are, if you don't know what JoJo's Bizarre Adventures are, I'm sorry, the rest of this video is going to be pretty fucking boring for you. But, I'm enjoying the hell out of part 5. Part 5 reminds me so much of part 3. And the whole, it's like part 3, but kind of part 4-ish. It's part 3, but like kind of healing abilities like part 4, but not healing abilities, more like just replacement abilities. I advise watching part 4. If you enjoyed part 3 with every single episode pretty much someone almost dying or someone dying, watch part 5. It's pretty good. I just wanted to like talk about two things. One thing more like a theory, and the other thing more like a complaint. So, my theory is that Jonathan Joestar had a stand, and the stand was the world. And the theory behind this is simply because, you know, Dio's stand was the world, but if you look at the world, it just reflects so much on the Joestar family itself. The reason I think it's Jonathan's stand is because Dio has Jonathan's body, and there's a scene if you watch in part 3 where Dio actually uses Hermit's purple to, pretty much watch what's going on through a glass ball, if I remember the scene correctly. But yeah, then if you look at the world, it has the ability of Star Platinum. There's a lot of distinct features to it that looks like shining diamond. I don't know. It just looks, and with the abilities, it just seems like the world is Jonathan's stand, and the Joestar family, just as it goes down, obtains either an ability or appearance from Jonathan's stand. Even Giovanna, Giovanna, I think. I don't have his name memorized, but JoJo Part 5. His is just the golden factor that screams Muda all the time. But I think Jonathan's stand is the world, and I feel like every single Joe Star just basically takes a part of the world. And there you go, it's a Joe Star world. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. The one thing, so I said there was going to be a complaint. This is more like I guess a question. If someone can answer this, please do. The whole thing about part 4 was that I had a question for was Killer Queen, the stand Killer Queen. You see, we have First Bomb, which First Bomb was whatever he touched, he could detonate. Second Bomb, didn't have a problem with that either. Third Bomb, I have a question about the third bomb. The question behind the third bomb was, so he uses it, he sets fate in motion, and then he deactivates fate. Like, when he deactivated the third bomb, and that's just, I have so many questions about the third bomb after the fact that he canceled the detonation. Not only did fate somehow stop, even though it was guaranteed no matter how many times he restarted the day. Let's see. He attempted to use it at the end. He tried to use his third bomb. But my question was, how does third bomb work? Because third bomb only worked when someone asked a question and he blew them up. So what was he trying to do? Like, nobody's gonna ask the ambulance lady, "Hey, do you know this man?" Because the dude's right in front of them. And second off, he just instantly detonated the third bomb, which would lead to, like, I just have so many goddamn questions behind that. Like, wouldn't that mean that no matter what, he's gonna get caught? The process would continue. Like, he doesn't remember fucking anything, so it would have been the same process, but Killer Queen wouldn't be on the boy, it would be on the ambulance lady, so he'd get fucked even harder because fate was set in motion right then and there, because nobody would remember that day, that exact one, and it would be set back an hour for that exact scenario. Just instead, Killer Queen would have been not on the boy. And the second thing is, how does he just instantly activate third bomb? The third bomb, it just immediately rewinds time. Why didn't he do that right off the fucking bat? Like, as soon as Josuke found out, why did he retrieve Killer Queen instead of just activating third? And, like, just activating it. And when third activates, forcefully activates, what happens? Because every time it activates, someone dies and then they rewind time. Like, I don't know. There's just so many things I was wondering as to what was the point of him attempting the third bomb at the end. Like, everyone was trying to stop him, but, like, how would everyone die? Or how would that have worked out for him? So, I've just been pondering, because if he just activated third bomb, would it blow up the person that third bomb is on because he's forcefully activating it? Would Killer Queen just show up, and then everyone that looked at Killer Queen just blow the fuck up? Or some shit? Which then would, if that happened, time would be restarted. Nobody would have any memory of what just happened. Yet again, the scenario of that exact scenario would re-happen exactly the way it did. But now Killer Queen is going to be on the lady that blew up, and he just get his ass handed to him again when Josuke shows up. I don't know. Every single time I picture if Third Bomb actually went off, he just get his ass handed to him by Josuke. So yeah, I guess I would. I don't know. I didn't really think I'd get this far into it, but let's see. My favorite Joestar. I mean, I like it if you guys knew. Again, if you're still here for some weird reason, I'm just trying to find something to talk about. So like, please help me, please. Oh yeah, my favorite Joestar is definitely I have to say I'd say Jotaro. Jotaro is my favorite of the Joestars, just simply because yeah, you know, every single JoJo, like in the first episode, they try to give you his appearance. Like Jonathan, when he first shows up, he's a gentleman, or he wants to be a gentleman. Let's see, when Joseph first shows up, you're like, okay, he fought crooked cops, but you can tell that he's used to like street fighting. And Jotaro, he like right off the bat just looks at like is in a jail cell, tells his mom to shut the fuck up, and like he was just so different from all the Joestars. But I like him simply because his character, like his stand isn't like that fucking flashy compared to everyone, like Magician's Red or you know Silver Chariot or something that makes things go boom or makes things not go boom but still die. No, his is just punching the shit out of people really fucking fast. And it just reminds me of fucking Jonathan when he like if you play any of the games like Jonathan when he goes Yellow Sunlight Overdrive, he beats them the shit out of them with speedy fists just like Star Platinum does. Also, like they made a video game, Gateway to Heaven, and literally the lead person is Jotaro. And I understand Jotaro jumped into a bunch of other parts and he became the most like frequent and most like he literally shows up part 3, part 4. He sticks his head into part 5 at the very beginning because he's the reason why fucking God Konoichi is fucking there. And then I believe he's part 6. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. But yeah, he's definitely my favorite. I love the time stop ability. I feel like he should have trained a lot more for some guy who is constantly hunting down stands though. Because in his fight against Dio, I believe his time stop was 5 seconds, and then part 4, he had 2 seconds time stop. So it's just, I don't know. Well, I don't know why his ability got weaker. But anyways, if you have any like JoJo comments or stuff like that, or anything else that you want me to talk about, just ask. Trust me. I'm bored. I got a year. They're over. I don't know. I'm not gonna math. But I got pretty much a year before thinking about leaving and trying to come back to the States and get the recording equipment. So with that, there you go. Did a JoJo video. You know. Goodbye.